Hey, here are 5 stupid things I've noticed since last time. Latte salute outrage. God, can you believe that President Obama didn't even bother to take the coffee cup out of his hand before he saluted those Marines? I mean, what is next with this president? First, he goes to Europe and he apologizes for America. Then he forces a government takeover of our glorious private healthcare system. Then he tries to take our guns. Then he forces gay people into our military. Then he tries to cover up Benghazi. And now this... Oh, God, it's fucking... God! Fox News hosts belittle female fighter pilot. Recently on Fox News Channel's The Five, while discussing the participation of Major Mariam al-Mansouri of United Arab Emirates in the operations against ISIL, or ISIS, or whatever the fuck we're calling it now, co-hosts Greg Gutfeld and Eric Bolling took turns mocking the female fighter pilot, with Gutfeld first joking that she was unable to park her fighter jet, and then Bolling infamously wondering if Major al-Mansouri could be considered boobs on the ground. You know, almost as offensive to me as the adolescent sexism on display here is the shoddiness of the joke craft. See, when you tell a lazy joke at the expense of another person, it suggests that your primary motivation is not to be funny, but to be hateful. If you're going to take your humor into potentially insensitive waters, and in particular if you're going to undertake this voyage as one of the most overprivileged animals to ever self-righteously strut its way across the face of this planet, the white American male, you better make goddamn sure that that trip is worth it and have something better than "women can't drive" or "girls have boobs" ready when you get there. I'm just saying. Catholic school moves to totally block employees from birth control coverage. Last month, Ave Maria University filed a motion with the court objecting to the Obama administration's latest attempt to satisfy religious objections to its requirement that birth control be covered under employee health plans, while also making sure that employees can still receive that birth control coverage. The problem, according to Ave Maria's complaint, is that second part. Employees are still able to receive the birth control coverage that their religious employers are trying to prevent them from getting in the first place. See, this whole issue over birth control coverage has been pitched as being about religious liberty, but it's actually about whether or not employers should have the right to use their religion as an excuse for denying their employees something to which they are legally entitled. And I think the solution to this may have been staring us in the face this whole time. Someone just needs to found a religion where birth control is a sacrament. Birthers mutate into something even weirder. Hey, remember when Pat Boone said that President Obama's birth certificate would be proven a fake by September? Well, I would just like to remind everybody that it is now October. Just, FYI. Not that that sort of thing matters to the birthers, because they're the kind of crazy that just won't quit. For instance, take their latest and perhaps most bizarre claim, that Michelle Obama was born a man, underwent sex reassignment surgery in 1983, and that her children with Barack Obama are both adopted. That's pretty weird, but the best part is that apparently this story, which has been circulating in the usual conspiracy theorist circles as of late and was published recently on the website before its news, is based on a 3-year-old article from the satirical news site Christwire. See, this is the standard of journalistic excellence that we have all come to expect from these hapless dipshits. Oh, hey, by the way, there were 2 more school shootings. Last Monday, there were 2 school shootings, one in North Carolina and another about an hour later in Kentucky. No one was killed, but 2 students, 1 per shooting, were shot and taken to hospitals. This now makes 76 school shootings that have occurred in the United States since the Sandy Hook massacre in December 2012. You remember Sandy Hook, don't you? It was the unspeakable tragedy where 26 people, including 20 children, were murdered at an elementary school. It was the event that finally woke us up and compelled us to take real responsibility for rampant gun violence in this country by doing absolutely nothing whatsoever about it. 76 school shootings since Sandy Hook should horrify us, should make us ashamed, but won't, because America. The hardest part is only picking 5. Catch you next time.